This is Israel, sometimes known as the startup nation due to its high concentration of tech startups. Tel Aviv, in particular, is renowned as one of the world's leading IT hubs, with the highest number of startups per capita of any country. With a vibrant and booming economy, this small Mediterranean nation of 9.4 million people has defied the odds. This is an exceptional narrative filled with tremendous hurdles and creative answers. So, in this case study, let's look into the economic story of Israel. Israel was dealing with a catastrophic economic crisis in the mid-1980s, characterized by hyperinflation, with a depreciating currency, and a lack of confidence in its economy. Hyperinflation is an economic phenomenon in which prices skyrocket, causing the value of the national currency to plummet dramatically. In the case of Israel, the Israeli shekel had become virtually useless for daily economic operations, forcing many residents to prefer foreign currencies, such as the US dollar, for their financial transactions. To meet these enormous obstacles, Israel devised a comprehensive economic stabilization strategy. This strategy was developed not only to combat hyperinflation, but also to restore faith in the national currency and revitalize the country's economy. The recovery plan was comprehensive, involving several critical methods. The decrease of government spending was a key component of the stabilization strategy. Israel recognized that excessive government spending was a major contributor to hyperinflation by injecting a surplus of money into the economy, leading prices to skyrocket. As a result, the government implemented significant spending cuts, reducing welfare payments, government jobs, and large-scale infrastructure projects. This decrease in government spending served to reduce the inflationary pressures produced by increased consumer demand. Another critical component of the stabilization strategy was the decision to give the central bank, known as the Bank of Israel, entire independence. This measure was critical in allowing the central bank to make critical monetary policy choices autonomously. This independence includes the ability to adjust interest rates and control the money supply without interference from the government. Such independence allowed the central bank to focus on currency stabilization and inflation control without being constrained by political influences. At the same time, Israel debuted the new Israeli shekel as its new currency. The launch of this redesigned currency was symbolic, signaling a new beginning and a commitment to economic stability. Its goal was to entice the population to abandon foreign currencies such as the US dollar and re-establish trust in the indigenous currency. These tactics worked together to cut inflation and restore faith in the national currency. Government spending constraint reduced the flow of excess money into the economy, while central bank independence allowed effective control over the money supply and interest rates. The introduction of the new Israeli shekel served as a symbol of economic regeneration and hope in the country. The discovery of offshore natural gas deposits provided major momentum to Israel's economic rebound, marking a watershed moment in the country's economic landscape. For many years, Israel has relied heavily on energy imports, rendering it particularly sensitive to volatility in global energy markets. The discovery of significant natural gas reserves in the Mediterranean Sea, on the other hand, provided a game-changing solution. These newly discovered deposits not only reduced Israel's reliance on energy imports, but also established the country as a net exporter of energy resources. This transition not only strengthened the country's energy security, but it also generated new economic prospects in the energy sector. It elevated Israel to the status of potential energy exporter, contributing to both economic prosperity and increased national security. Tourism played a critical role in the Israeli economy at the same time. The country's geographical location, as well as its rich historical and religious significance, have drawn travelers from all over the world. Israel is home to many religiously significant sites for people of numerous religions, including Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Pilgrims and tourists go to Jerusalem's Old City, the Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Dome of the Rock, among many other prominent landmarks. This flood of tourists brings in significant foreign revenue, stimulating economic activity in the form of accommodations, food services, transportation, and other tourist-related businesses. While tourism contributes to a relatively small portion of Israel's overall GDP, it plays a vital role in creating jobs and fostering economic growth, all while showcasing the country's rich cultural and historical heritage to the world. These two factors have played essential roles in Israel's remarkable economic success. Israel's most outstanding and long-lasting resource is its highly trained and innovative populace. The country has created an innovative culture and a focus on education, propelling it into the worldwide spotlight as a center for new advancements. When measured as a percentage of its GDP, Israel's investment in research and development (R&D) is typically among the highest in the world. This unwavering dedication to R&D has enabled pioneering advancements in a variety of areas. Among these, Israel has established itself as a world leader in semiconductors and defense systems. These accomplishments demonstrate the country's ability to adapt and succeed in highly specialized industries. The Israeli government was also instrumental in cultivating and supporting innovation. It used a mixed approach to encourage innovation by offering incentives to private investors to promote domestic enterprises. Tax breaks and zero-interest loans were made available to entrepreneurs and investors, making it an appealing proposition to invest in Israel. This technique effectively balanced the risk and benefit of investing in creative businesses. By providing such assistance, the Israeli government was able to attract private money into these new industries, so driving their growth and contributing to the general economic development of the country. It highlights how, with the appropriate policies, investments, and commitment, countries can unleash the full potential of their people and resources to achieve extraordinary economic success. When one considers the region's continuous geopolitical complications, Israel's astonishing economic success story becomes even more remarkable. These geopolitical issues have not hampered Israel's economic progress, but rather pushed it to flourish in a variety of industries, particularly innovation and technology. These incentives aided Israel in developing one of the world's most wealthy economies by utilizing its human capital and creative potential. Israel's experience demonstrates how economic progress may be achieved even in difficult geopolitical environments, emphasizing the need of excellent administration and a dedication to technical improvement. And with that, let's end the video. This is Visionomics, signing out.